Oh, hello? Hold on, I don't know what's going on. Am I on the stream? OBS has been really weird. Okay, I'm seeing... Great. I've got one of those fun OBS bugs again, where the stream's going completely fine, but OBS for me, like the video preview, I see nothing. Like the screen is still the stream will start thing. Why is it doing that? That's really annoying. Do I do the thing where I just like quickly close OBS and like relaunch it immediately? Hold on. Because like if I do this, yeah, see like you're gonna see that on the stream, like I'm fully on frame now, but I don't see it at all on my window. No, my computer was like fine. It was, I had my controller, right? Like I had, see I don't even know if you can see it because I can't see the OBS window. I got my controller, I had it plugged in just so it was ready. And then I unplugged it just so it was, and then like my windows went like, they went all weird. And I was like, dude, I didn't do anything. I just unplugged a controller. I know you guys can see everything, but it's annoying that I can't. I think if I close OBS and then like immediately reopen it, I can come back and like start the stream again. This is just really annoying. I really hate when it does this. Okay, everyone hold tight. I'm gonna be right back. The stream's gonna go down for like 5-10 seconds, and I'm gonna come straight back. On the playback, anyone who's watching this afterwards, it'll be fine. I'm gonna restart and come straight back, okay? OBS is currently active, yeah. Alright. Okay. Okay, am I back? Why have I got another OBS has crashed message? I'm not gonna click on that. I think, okay, we're back. Yep. No, we're here. We're good, right? We're still alive? Okay, good. Sorry about that. Very annoying. Very stupid. Yeah, now I've got little OBS has crashed window. And I'm like, I'm just not gonna click that. Hi, Steve. Hi, Ted. Hello, everyone. Sorry about that. Don't know what's going on. OBS is just funky sometimes. It did just get an update recently. Anyway, today we're here to play a bunch of classic Sonic games. So I don't know how many I'll get through. I'll at least play 2. I'll at least do Sonic 1 and then either Sonic CD or Sonic 2. Maybe all 3. Sonic 3 I'll do on a separate stream. It's a bit of a longer game. And I don't know if I'll need to do Mania or not. It's just for my upcoming video where I'm mostly like, I'm mostly kind of talking about the games before Sonic Adventure, you know, before... Oh, I forgot to put my Epic Streamer light on, sorry. There you go. Now you can see my bit-crunched face better on the stream. Yeah, I mean, Mania, it wouldn't hurt to have more footage of, but it's not as relevant to my video because for anyone who's missed it, I'm doing a video about sort of the transition of Sonic into 3D, and not in like that, rocky, but just like how Sonic Adventure kind of set the standard for 3D Sonic, and then we've only really like regressed since then. Like Sonic Adventure was like the closest we got to a classic Sonic in 3D, and yet it's like everything off that's been worse. That kind of thing. I'm sorry, I was just testing my source record plugin. Let me just check the video for that, because again, I'm recording the footage for this in the background. Okay, that looks good to me. I fucking love this plugin, man. I'll never stop praising how useful it is to just be able to record footage of a game while I'm streaming it. Alright, so I'm turning the recording back on. Yep. Start it up. Yeah, so this is Sonic 1 Forever that I'm running. Also, like, audio level's good, you know, like, not too loud, not too quiet. You can hear me, you can hear the game. Yeah, so this is Sonic 1 Forever, which is a fan-made sort of wrapper around the mobile Sonic decomps. I think it's really cool. I also have Sonic 2 Absolute, and I had to manually decompile the Sonic CD mobile thing. Also, this thing has like a golf mode, which is kind of funky. Do I think Sonic Movie 3 will be good? No. Of course not. Who do you think I am? Yeah, you can play golf in this. Kinda awesome. And you know, like the ball has physics and stuff. You can go like, where's the hole? Oh, it's over there. Alright. I overshot. Oh, no I didn't. I undershot. I don't know, I saw this and I was like, what the fuck? This is actually kind of awesome. Also, I want to say, I went back and watched some of the Adventure 2 stream, and I felt really bad noticing like how many questions were going past that I just didn't answer, like I didn't see them. Oh yeah, this is just me like fucking around with a bunch of save files. Let's probably delete all these. Yes. Oh fuck, no, 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 no. No. Go back. Yeah, I noticed there were like all these questions I didn't even get to, and I felt bad. I just didn't see them. There were so many people talking, and you know, I was busy trying to play the game. I know that's just a general streamer thing, and that's why, for anyone who didn't see, whoops, I made a community post yesterday about general Patreon things. About like if I were to open a Patreon, you know. Also, I love these little animated sprites. These are so fucking good. The little characters popping up. Amy's moveset in this, honestly, really cool as well. She has like a hammer vault, and she can kind of helicopter around with the hammer. What do you think of the shadow renders? Oh, for the Year of Shadow? They're not great. Oh, I didn't check. Do I have the drop dash on? Or no, I don't. Okay, and no spin dash? Yeah, cool. That's fine. Yeah, so obviously, like, I'm playing, you know, an enhanced version of Sonic 1, but I don't want, for the most part, I don't want the footage I'm getting of these games to be, like, radically different in terms of gameplay, because I am trying to talk about, let's restart and just go a bit faster. Yeah, I don't want to be, like, showing them off in a way that's like, yeah, actually fundamentally changing how these games are played, because I'm trying to still be talking about them, you know, mostly as they were when they came out. Bam. Sonic's movement, man, it just works. Sorry, I'll get back to reading the chat in a second. In a second, I don't know why I just slurred my words there. Ah, that would have been a really good example of... Oh, extra life. I'm using the Badnik bounce. Ashman, this is Sonic 1 Forever. So this is a, by the same team who did Sonic 2 Absolute as well. This is a kind of wrapper modification around the Sonic 1 mobile. Well, okay. I was jumping, I was pushing buttons. Yeah, it's like a mod on top of the decomp to add in a bunch of new stuff and just kind of quality of life things. Yeah, I made a post about, you know, if I do a Patreon, what would you guys want to see, that kind of stuff. And whoops. And I really like the idea of doing a little like Q&A podcast, because I thought of it when looking at the stream and seeing like how many questions were going by that I just didn't even get a chance to look at. I screwed that up really bad. Yeah, I love that. Wait, hold on. I can do something cooler. If I leave that box there and then... yeah, cool. No. Am I gonna play all three of them today? Probably not. Oh fuck. I was half looking at the game. No, it's probably gonna be Sonic 1, and then maybe CD or 2. I don't want to stream too long, because I do want to keep writing the video as well. No. Yeah, if I don't get to Sonic 1, 2, and CD today, then we'll do another stream for whichever one I missed, and then Sonic 3 as well will need to be probably its own stream. My jump is killing my speed. Whoops, why did I do that? Oh, I'm good. If this was original Sonic 1, I would have been dead. Why did I do that? And this is kind of what I was saying in the Penny video about, like, I love these games, but they are held back by the fact that you can barely see shit in front of you. And below you as well, like up, you know, like you jump in the air and you're like, I don't know what's beneath me. Like you really do have to, you really do have to memorize a lot of shit. Oh, Helldive is in an hour and a half? See, I'd like to be there for that, but also, I do really want to work on my video. At least, I want to do at least a little bit of writing today. I mean, today's Friday. You know, I'm on my own little schedule. I don't, like, have to get shit done, but I'd like to. So, I don't know, maybe I could take it a little bit easier today, but I do have some things I want to get written, I think. Ow. Yeah, nice. I think they fixed this from the original mobile version, where, like, you couldn't hit Eggman there when he was... fucked. When he's first, like, falling down. No! No, good. Yeah, apparently Superstars, yeah, doesn't even let you badnik bounce. I saw a tweet about it. I'll probably mention that in the video as well, of like, hey, not only is 3D Sonic fucked up this shit, now even the 2D games don't get this right either. No, I don't love Sonic 1 either. I think it's, you know, it was a good first step, a step in the right direction. But there's a lot, you know. Like, yeah, Marble Zone, not super fun. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that are like, dude, Marble Zone's not even that bad. And I'm like, yeah, I agree it's not that bad, but, like, there's not even any loops in this level, you know? It just feels a little bit counterintuitive to Sonic. Like, I don't mind that stuff up the top so much, it's the underground stuff. It's like this, where you're, like, waiting, you know, like, you can't really do much to skip these. I could say the same about the, those, like, spinny corkscrew things and Flying Battery in Sonic 3. I don't like them either. I'm really glad they got rid of them in Mania. And yeah, of course, like, if I wanted, I could have, like, Spin Dash, Drop Dash, Peel Out, Sonic 3 Elemental Shields, you know, I could have, like, ow. I could have all sorts of shit running in this version of the game if I wanted, but I'm wanting it to stay mostly, you know, faithful to the original. Sonic CD, I did get the Miracle Edition mod and a few other, like, little fixes. But again, it's like I'm keeping the core of the game mostly the same. Mania, yeah, it doesn't quite have that feeling too well. Mostly because the levels are, especially if you're a longtime Sonic fan, like, you know that these levels are just from all over the place and they don't really feel... I thought I was gonna roll, but I just missed it. You don't really feel a sense of cohesion there, because it's like, hey, I know that these levels are from all these different games and are from all these different places across Sonic's, you know, history, so it doesn't really feel like I'm playing a big new game in the same way. I also didn't want to put the Spin Dash on for this game because I'm making a point, or at least in the script as it is at the moment, I have a brief point about how, like, you know, Sonic is about using the level design to build speed, especially in Sonic 1, because there's no spin dash, you know? Oh, shit. No, I thought that one still took you up. Nope. Oh, do I have to go back? God damn. That's annoying. Yeah, I don't think Sonic 1's, like, bad. There we go. I just like all the other games more. I mean, Sonic CD, I'm still sort of up in the air on do I like 1 or CD more or less, like which one do I prefer. I want to say I still maybe lean to CD, but I think the time travel mechanic is really cool, but a bit clunky. I like what it's trying to do. I like how it's trying to make you not just go fast, but like, you know, like Sonic 2 is a lot more speed and platforming, whereas Sonic CD is a lot more speed, platforming, exploration. Like, it's about, if you want to explore, you need to use your speed to platform, to get around and to time travel. And I think that's really cool, because the appeal of Sonic to me isn't just in, like, time attacking to the end. It's the idea of, like, how do I get up there? And then using the platforms to build speed for Sonic to explore in that location. And I think CD does that decently well. It's just, I think it's another example where, like, that concept would be so much better in 3D. I think if you could see ahead of you, you know, having to plan out a route for time travel would be not necessarily easier. Like, it's not about the game being too hard or too easy, but it would be more, or it'd be less, like, accidentally frustrating, I guess. Like, I think frustration is important for game design. Like, you need some level of pushback from the game for you to want to be good at it. It can't just be mindless. But the kind of frustration you get in CD is more like, oh, I literally could not see this thing coming because this is a 2D game and I'm moving really fast. Like, I can't see that, you know, even here, like, I'm trying to see this platform and I can, like, just barely see it off the edge of the screen, and I'm playing in widescreen. And especially, like, stuff below you when you're jumping, you know, like, you can't really see down there. And it's not like, I'm not trying to say that I think 2D is like worse than 3D or anything like that. I think a lot of, oh no, shit, oh, I'm so dumb, I have to go up there, fuck. I don't remember these levels as much. I think it's just about, you know, acknowledging what makes one perspective have advantages over the other. I think 2D is a lot better for really precise, kind of smaller scale things, like, you know, like building your levels around the screen aspect ratio and stuff. Whereas 3D, I feel like suits a faster paced thing better, purely just because I can see where I'm going. Of course I was taking the secret shortcut. Are you crazy? Wacky workbench, as well designed as a proper challenge. People just used to mindlessly running. I mean, I'll see how I feel when I eventually play it again on stream, but I think the problem with Wacky Workbench is just, all the gimmicks are, like, actively fucking with you. Like, the bouncy floor and shit is fucking annoying. That's my main problem with it. Oh shit. Yeah, I do not like Wacky Workbench. It's the what? I don't know what you're talking about. Do you mean like Hop the movie? with the guy from the Sonic movie in it. Okay, better level. Yeah, I want to make a point in my video as well of like all the moves that Sonic lost when he went 3D, like the Badnik bounce and stuff. You know, because they allowed the enemies like that to feel like tools just as much as the rest of the level design. I feel like I shouldn't even be saying too much of this because it's all going to be in the video, but I also know that the streams are a much smaller audience than my than my main videos. So for example, the loops begin as an obstacle to a new player. They have to figure out how to get through them. They have to build up the speed and get through the loop. But then an experienced player knows that going through the loop actually generates speed. You know, obviously, like, you lose a little bit going up the loop, but then you gain so much more when you go back down. So a skilled player sees a loop and goes like, ah, now I have a tool to let me go even faster than I was doing before. And I think the cool thing with classic Sonic is how all of the mechanics are like that, just like the spring that I just used. Look at that. Like, I used the spring to, like, interact with the level design in an interesting way. Because it's modular. And like, I'm in control of it still. Like, yes, it gives me a boost of speed, but I still have the control over it afterwards. And same with the Badniks. The Badniks are not just obstacles. They're not just things to avoid. They are tools. And the item boxes as well. You know, an item box isn't just a power-up. An item box is also an opportunity for you to bounce Sonic really high and really far if you have speed already. Well, yeah, I wouldn't count the homing attack chains as a very interesting tool, though. That's like, there's only really one way to interact with that. You know, a homing attack chain, there's only one, like, correct thing to do, unless you're playing in a game where Sonic is able to, like, just spin dash jump past them like Sonic Adventure 1. Or maybe, like, boost jump past them in some areas of, like, generations and whatever. But for the most part, a homing attack chain is like, well, that's what you have to do. Like, you have to homing attack the enemies, because, like, what the fuck else are you gonna do? Whereas using the enemies in classic Sonic feels, again, like, it feels very modular. Like, there's different outcomes. It's not the same every time. It's different depending on player skill and familiarity with the level and how the mechanics work. And that's just something I feel 3D Sonic has never done. And again, it's a thing that started in Sonic Adventure 1. I could forgive it there, like the first time, but then you go forward, Adventure 2's got the same problem, you go to Heroes, same problem, and then it gets worse and worse and worse, until eventually there's like there's not even remotely any like Sonic identity left. Can you play modern Sonic games instead? Classic Sonic makes me feel bad about myself. The reason why I like Sonic 3, like perfecting that stuff, maybe. I don't know. Like, I was actually, just last night, I had Sonic 3 Air open because I was getting a bunch of little mods for that as well, just like small little quality of life tweaks and like adding in other characters and stuff. And I was trying to get the drop dash, and you need to get like 3 achievements. I already had, you know, a save file with like everything in it with Sonic 3 Air, but then I must have lost it when like reinstalling it, or like when I built a new computer and everything, so now I've got to start over again. And there's probably a mod where I could just fucking unlock the drop dash straight away. I don't know. But I was just trying to go like, oh, what's some quick achievements I can get just so I have the drop dash next time I play. And there was one which was like speedrun Angel Island Act 1 in like 45 seconds. I was like, oh, I can do that. So I went to Time Attack, and I was like fucking around a little bit. Time Attack in that game's actually really good. I didn't know it had ghosts built in, so you can see yourself from your previous run. Fucking hell. You can see yourself playing like beforehand as you're redoing it, which is really cool. So, you know, yeah, I was trying to time attack. Oh, is there, like, really nothing down here? And it dawned on me, like, just how... Like, I'd always kind of noticed this, but never bothered me that much. But it dawned on me just how, like, jarringly kind of clunky... Yeah, Modern Sonic's very binary. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say in the video, basically. It dawned on me that, like, Angel Island, at least Act 1 in Sonic 3, has, like, really kind of, like, clunky level design. Because there's, like, fucking rocks and spikes and shit everywhere. And I don't really know why. And even the loops are, like, weirdly shaped where you can't... Like, they're not sized, like, the same way as, like, the Sonic 1, 2 loops. Like, they feel kind of, like, oval-shaped. So I was trying to, like, go through the loops and gain speed and like, roll and everything. And I was like, hey, this is, like, not working the way I would expect. This is weird. And yeah, just, like, the amount of times I was trying to run... Yeah, I don't like these sections in this level. The amount of times I was just trying to speedrun this level, and then I keep fucking running into a little rock. And which, like, I only saw for like a split second before it appears on screen. And all the little spikes you gotta jump through and shit in like that first level. It's really weird. Like, it's not bad, but it is a weird choice considering how none of the like other classic Sonic game, you know, first levels are really designed like that. Yeah, see, look at that. Can't do that in fucking Modern Sonic. Oh no! I was trying to use my invincibility to... Oh, do I still have time? No. Oh, I could use this one, maybe. No. I was trying to do a fling to skip up over this part if I could. And yeah, I'm really gonna try and make it, you know, clear in my video. I'm not saying every 3D Sonic game is bad, Sonic can't work in 3D. 3D Sonic is bad because it's not a, you know, direct adaptation of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Like, that's not what I'm trying to say. But I do think we lost something by not adapting these mechanics properly into 3D. The Sonic Forces April Fool's review. That's an old one. And I should just say ahead of time, if anyone does ask questions and I don't answer them, feel free to ask again like a few minutes later, because I probably just didn't see it. Because I'm trying to game here. You know, I'm kind of like a gamer. Oh, my favorite part. It's actually really sad. I forgot I had a Sonic Mania stream from like 6 years ago, back when I did the original critique video. Which, by the way, I don't like that original critique of Sonic Mania. I do not enjoy that video at all. I mean, I don't even really remember that much of it, because I never go back to... Like, sometimes I'll go back to old videos and just sort of skim through them a bit and kind of go like, oh, this, like, oh, I kind of like that point I made. I forgot about that. Or like, oh, I would do this differently, and, you know, just to refresh myself on what my previous... fucking hell. And I remember that was there as I did the jump. Yeah, like, you know, it's just nice to have a little refresher on, like, what have I done before? What are my old videos like? And, the Mania one I do not revisit. The Mania Plus one is okay. Not the original Mania one. I do not enjoy that video. But yeah, I found, a stream that I'd done after that critique. And I think that was the one where one of the developers of the game showed up and said hi. I don't remember if it was... It wasn't Hunter, I think it was, Brad Flick. I think he showed up in the chat. And that was really cool. But, I just, like, skimmed through a bit of that stream, and I was talking about the Sonic movie, and obviously this is long before we'd ever seen anything of it. No one really knew for certain what we're... Oh, fuck, that's right. I just saw that on tweet the other day from Lappa, the guy who's making like the Sonic level editor, like the classic Sonic level editor thing, and he's like deconstructing how classic Sonic works. When Sonic crouches, his hitbox does not actually shrink. Like his hitbox does not get smaller when he crouches. I always think in that part, oh, you just crouch under the spikes, you know, like a Castlevania kind of thing. Nope, you just die. Very cool. But yeah, I was talking about the Sonic movie, and it's like really sad going back to listen to that, where I was saying like, I don't think the movie's gonna be good, but you know, I think, you know, it'll probably be like something, you know, something simple, you know, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Metal Sonic, Eggman. Like I was listening to like all these things, and I'm like, oh, that is not what we got at all. Because at that point, I think we already knew it was going to be live action. The live action CG hybrid, but I think I was hoping still it wasn't going to be the ugly shit that we got. For anyone who doesn't know, I don't like the Sonic movie redesign. You know, I didn't like the original design, but I certainly think the redesign is still bad as well. I know they fixed it, so you have to like it now, but nah. Movie Sonic is ugly as fuck. I forget who said it, but there was like a screenshot of him in like a I think it was the Movie Sonic model from one of the mobile games, and they put him in like Sonic 06 as a mod, and someone quote retweeted that saying like, I will never not believe that like Movie Sonic looks like a bootleg Sonic. And I was just like, dude, that is actually spot on. That's exactly how I feel. Movie Sonic sure as hell is not Sonic to me. Like character-wise and design. Voice is okay. This is where the little fucking thing shoots you, yeah. Like a dickhead. And that other one. Hi, Marcy. He does look like a Simpsons parody. That's kind of like, again, this is another thing I'm going to mention in the video about how, you know, like what even is a Sonic game, or, you know, a Sonic thing? Because there seems to be this notion from the fan base that Sonic can be literally anything. Where it's like, as long as Sonic's in it, and as long as it's fast, then it's a Sonic game. And I'm like, well, yeah, but like, if I put Sonic in Resident Evil, and that was the next Sonic game, it would still be a really good game. I mean, it would be tonally inconsistent to have Sonic in it, but like the game would still be really good. But I don't think it would be a good Sonic game. I don't think it would even be a Sonic game at all. And this is just kind of that like Sonic identity thing of, you know, like Movie Sonic, right? Like that first Movie Sonic design everyone hated, and when I say everyone, I mean the entire fucking planet Earth, because it wasn't Sonic fans that got that shit changed. That was like general public who saw it and thought like, what are you doing? This is ugly. So my point is like, okay, so clearly we looked at that Movie Sonic design, which by the way, like, it's ugly as fuck, but you can look at that original Movie Sonic and you can tell it's supposed to be Sonic. It doesn't look good. It doesn't even look that much like Sonic, but you can tell looking at it, oh, that looks like a weird parody of Sonic the Hedgehog. So my point being, like, okay, so if we can still tell that's Sonic, then what's the problem? I mean, Sonic is Sonic, right? That was clearly still Sonic. And if we take that same logic then, to the, like, you know, the gameplay, then it's like, oh, well, Sonic can be anything, you know, but, like, obviously we all hated the Movie Sonic design. So if we're allowed to all hate the Movie Sonic design and say, even though we can tell it's Sonic, it doesn't feel like Sonic, why can't we have the same standards for the gameplay? Why can't we go, yeah, okay, Sonic is in it, and I can tell it's a Sonic thing, but it doesn't feel like Sonic anymore. Why is that frowned upon, but like we're all allowed to hate the movie Sonic design? Because I would say a lot of 3D Sonic gameplay is like the equivalent of like that movie Sonic design, where it's like, it's a facsimile of what Sonic is, you know? It's not really what Sonic gameplay should be. And obviously, in my opinion, it's subjective, but clearly there must be some commonly agreed upon elements of what Sonic is to make people agree that that design was bad. And if I say, fucking hell, I don't even, it doesn't matter the special stages, but you know, if I say like the new Sonic game is Resident Evil but with Sonic in it, and everyone goes, that's not a Sonic game. Okay, so you've admitted that there must be some kind of criteria to what defines Sonic, right? Like there has to be something. It can't just be anything. Like even the most, I don't know, I feel like even the most like open-minded, I guess, to put it nicely, Sonic fan in this kind of context would have to agree that like Sonic in Resident Evil would be a little bit too far, you know? Of like that being not just a spin-off thing or just like a one-off, but I'm talking like that this is Sonic now. Like the future of Sonic games is survival horror, fixed camera angles, like, you know, but just with Sonic in it. So we'd have to agree there is some kind of criteria to what makes a Sonic game. And my criteria is probably a bit stricter than other people's, you know. I think Sonic should have pinball physics, momentum, rolling mechanics, you know, speed-based platforming, exploration, blah, blah, blah. But then that being said, like, I still think Sonic Generations is a really good game, because even though it doesn't really do any of that, it kind of maintains a bit of Sonic spirit in a different way, and I don't mind as much because of that. Like, I don't really like the boost in principle, but I think the way they designed the levels around it in Generations was pretty good. So, yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of... It's a really tricky thing to get into words. That's why the script's taking so long to write, and also because I have to cover so many Sonic games. Like, not in detail, but, like, I don't want to say something about one and then get it wrong. Because I'm kind of making the argument that, like, every 3D Sonic game has the exact same problems. And so far, I'm right. In all my research, I'm right. I haven't found anything to contradict that yet. But, you know, I want to make sure, right? And I need to get footage of all these games anyway, so that involves me replaying at least parts of them, and... You know. Biggest pet peeves when you bring up this criticism, Sonic fans will assume you just mean, I just want Sonic 1 over and over again. Yeah, that's exactly the part I'm trying to, like, work around in this script. But, like, that's not what I'm trying to say. You know, I'm not saying it has to be just this over and over. What I'm saying is we should use this as the foundation to build from instead of throwing everything away that worked before. That's my issue. And that's a point I'm going to bring up with comparing to some other series, you know, like when Resident Evil became Resident Evil 4, which is, like, obviously very different, but it still maintained a lot of the appeal of Resident Evil and, like, the resource management and, like, the, you know, the horror kind of focus, even if it was, like, a lot goofier, but Resident Evil's always been goofy, so... And anyone who fucking argues that, I'm sorry, Resident Evil has always been silly. To some extent. Whether intentional or not, it's always been silly. You know, and like the way Metroid Prime sort of changed Metroid to go 3D, the way like the new Zelda games are compared to like the older Zelda games. Like, you know, there's so many... Sorry, I'm still a little bit stuffy and coughing. There's so many parallels to draw with this stuff between other series. And so that's another reason why the video is taking a while, is because I'm, you know, trying to do my research properly, find some good points to make, some good comparisons to make. I'm not trying to just rush something out that someone can easily pick a hole in the argument of, like, straight away. This boss is a little annoying, but I like that it's just platforming. I mean, it's not very Sonic... it's not very Sonic-y platforming. I really like Pariah's idea of making Sonic bosses more like big pinball tables, where you need to build up speed. I'm gonna fucking die. Ah, no, 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 no. Oh! Alright, bitch. I forgot you didn't actually have to, like, beat him. To be honest, Marcy, Sonic Adventure is actually a bit of a, like, contentious point in the video that I'm using. Like, it's not... I'm not blaming Sonic Adventure necessarily, but it's a point I'm gonna make of, like, Sonic Adventure was a decent first start, but it got a lot of things wrong, or got a lot of things, like, missing from the classic Sonic appeal, and had, like, levels that were a lot more linear and automated than anything you would have seen, like, back in this era of Sonic. And again, like, in Adventure 1, okay, whatever, I'm not that mad about it. But then every Sonic game after that, like, doubled down on that stuff instead of being a more faithful adaptation of what Sonic was originally. You know, every Sonic game after that was like, let's make it more linear and more automated and, you know, restrict Sonic's movement even more than we already have. You know, like, the spin dash jump in Adventure 1 is awesome. But that's kind of it. That's like all Sonic has in that game. If you took that move out, it would not be fun. Sonic Frontiers. So... Ding ding. Da, 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 da. No, why did I jump? I don't want to do the special stages. Yeah, that's it, Master. Yeah, like I'm not like, I'm really trying to be careful with the video to not be like, Sonic Adventure sucks. Like, I'm not trying to say that. I'm just trying to say, like, Sonic Adventure could have done better, but I understand, like, the environment it was made in, and the focus on, like, making the, you know, the Dreamcast look cool. Like, I get it, but that doesn't mean I can't still be disappointed by it. And the main problem is that, yeah, future games never questioned the foundation that Adventure started. They never really improved upon it. They just got worse. Like, I think Adventure 2, in terms of Sonic's movement, is a little bit... It's, like, better and worse, you know? Like, the somersault kind of sucks. The spin dash was... I mean, I like you can't spam it anymore, but it also just doesn't feel as good to use. The grinding stuff's okay. I like some of the grinding mechanics, like we talked about in the Adventure 2 stream. I like that you can grind up those rails in Final Rush and then jump off them at the top. I think that's awesome. For the most part, though, it's like, yeah, after that, Sonic's movement just gets worse in every game. Why did I do that? And the only time they've done something different but good to me was Generations, but even then, I don't think... I think Generations is a really good game in spite of all the shit it kind of gets wrong. If that makes sense. Like, Generations is not a good game because Sonic can't, you know, roll or keep his speed after a homing attack or anything like that. It's a good game in spite of those elements, because it just managed to have really solid level design with that very, like, speedrunner movement for Sonic. That's what I think, anyway. Sonic Colors is okay. Yeah, I also think the Lightspeed Dash is not a very valuable contribution to Sonic's moveset. Like, I think it's... Force of Habit. I think it's fine. Like, I'm not mad that it's in the games. I just don't think it's, like... I don't find it a very interesting move. Like, it's just, here's a trail of rings. Press a button and Sonic goes through them for you. There's not a whole lot of use for that, other than, like, areas deliberately designed for you to light dash across them. And even when even when it came back in Generations, they restricted it more. Like they were like, oh, now you can only light dash across these specific rings. And I'm like, dude, fuck off. And then fucking Frontiers. Frontiers fucked the lightspeed dash so bad. Frontiers, you know, surprisingly enough, I don't know if you guys know this, Frontiers actually got a lot of things really, really bad about Sonic movement and level design. I don't know if you guys know this. Come on. There we go. The fact that, like, the slope, like the ramps in the cyberspace levels are just completely scripted. Like, if you stand on the lip, Sonic just bounces over them over and over. That is so embarrassing. Ow. Hello. Oh, okay, I can't go down that. I'm wondering if in my video when I mentioned like, why is that pulling me back? I do not remember. Okay. When I talk about like Sonic CD's time travel briefly, like if I do have an aside for that. Oh no, I don't. Oh, fucking up. I'm thinking of mentioning. Oh, okay, it wants me to go up there. I'm thinking of mentioning like, yeah, Sonic CD's time travel would work so much better in 3D, and I know this because I've played all of these Back to the Future time travel mods in fucking GTA, where you have the DeLorean and you get to drive around and then just real-time time travel whenever you want. It's so fun. Oh, no, I can't go up there? Okay. Fine. I'll go this way. Yeah. Fucking hell. Will I talk about the fan toxicity? No. I think I'm glad I've made those segments in the past. I really don't want to do them again though. They're honestly incredibly draining to make. Because it's nothing but looking through people harassing each other or me. And it's just a it's just a really tedious process of like getting all these screenshots, compiling them all together, organizing them, censoring out everybody's usernames, and like making sure that like there's nothing because sometimes I've been editing and I realize like, oh fuck, I forgot to censor like this one little bit, because they'll make these, you know, big screenshots with all these names and profile pictures and stuff. And I gotta go back and edit them again, and yeah, those parts are really not fun. Same with the microphone potluck sections. They're really not fun to make. I made them purely out of a necessity of feeling like I had to, you know, feeling like this is the right thing to do. I need to draw attention to this because I feel like no one else is, or no one else is to like to the right, like to the extent that I feel like it needs to be done. Oh, okay, wait, let me check on that. There we go. I really like the idea of this boss. Of like, you can, you know, you're throwing the bombs into Eggman, but you're also launching Sonic in the air. I think that's really cool. Still not like an amazing boss, but oh, whoops. It's a cool idea. Whoops. Oh, I should say as well, I need to get like footage of, you know, Sonic Unleashed and shit in this video. And I got it, I managed to get Unleashed working at 4K 60 on my computer via Xenia, like via the emulator. And it was like running really well, and then I can just mod shit where it's like, don't require like Sun and Moon medals, speed up the Werehog, you know, speed up the leveling, like the XP level up system and all that stuff. And I was like, oh, nice. When I have to go back and play this game briefly to get footage and just test some mechanics out, I don't have to like waste my time. I can't wait to meet a certain microphone potluck at Sonic Revolution. I'm sure he'll have nothing but nice things to say to me. Oh, fuck. That was my fault. I also miss the more Japanese influence on Sonic, and it's a tricky thing for me to, like, talk about in detail, because I'm not... I like a lot of, like, Japanese video game... Okay. I like a lot of Japanese video games and stuff, like a lot of my favorite games. I mean, and that's not, like, intentional. That's not me being like, oh, yes, I only like the Japanese ones. But just, like, you know, I look at a lot of the games I like, and a lot of them are Japanese. But I'm also not... Like, my friends will tell you, I fucking hate anime. Like, I do not watch anime at all. There's probably some ones that I would like, but I haven't gotten to them yet. So I'm not like a fucking typical weeb guy. But also, I do really like the Japanese kind of anime influence on Sonic, and I think that suits the series very well. Oh, you big... Yeah, we're good. And yeah, the video is going to briefly talk about some of that aesthetic stuff that was lost as well when Sonic went 3D. Like, I think Sonic Adventure still looks pretty good, but, you know, it's noticeably different from the classic art style. And that's fine. But it also basically spelled the end of the classic art style, other than, like, Heroes. You know, like, the Sonic Adventure was like, well, Sonic's more realistic now, so we're never going to go back to how it looked before. Except for, you know, later on, when then they went, oh, everything's nostalgia now. And even then, I don't think the later Sonic games that tried to go for a more classic look did it very well, other than Mania. Like, Superstars does not really look like a classic Sonic game. Sonic Generations, I think, looks good on its own, but it does not actually look like the classic Sonic games. Like, Green Hill Zone in Generations looks more like what would Green Hill Zone look like in Sonic Unleashed, you know? It does not look like classic Sonic. Whoops. Yeah, it sucks how they, like, shift around with the art styles, because I think Heroes is the best looking of them all. I think it suits that really stylized kind of thing, fucking hell, that Sonic is going for. Or I believe should be going for. And I don't mind the slightly more realistic look of Adventure 1. Adventure 2 is where I start to raise a bit of an eyebrow. And then Heroes is like, oh, okay, this is a lot better. And then, like, Shadow in 06, I'm like, oh, yeah, this is not what I want at all. Ow. Fuck. Yeah, the Advanced trilogy had a good look as well. That Advanced kind of feels like a Sonic Heroes look. Fucking hell, a bit. Like the, you know, adventure-style character artwork, but in environments more like Sonic Heroes, with that slightly more detailed, stylized stuff from the classics. I like how those games look. Especially, of course, you know, like Music Plant and whatever the toy factory or whatever it was called. And Advance 3. If Pariah was here, he'd know. Well, I don't mind, from what I remember anyway, how like the Rush games looked either. I haven't played them in a very long time. The Rush games had like some cool level ideas. Rush Adventure in particular, I think. Nope, shit. Well, I just mentioned Pariah because Advance 3 is his favorite Sonic game. Which is fucking like crazy to me because I do not like that game very much at all. Oh, fucking hell. I do not like Advance 3 very much at all. Ah, shit. Sonic CD and Chaotix are the best? Ooh. I mean, I can't speak as much on Chaotix because I've never really played it. I only played it for like brief, like 10 minutes or something once, just to get some footage and try it out. And I was like, I do not like how this controls. And I do not like this level design. But I don't know, maybe I would find the hidden epicness if I played again now. Man, why can you not go under that? Nope. Down here. Nope. Fucking hell, man. Oh, hey, no. Trying to be quick. Guys, you try to go fast in Sonic, and then they just kill you. I think these games are bad. That's also a point I'm trying to be really careful about how I word in my video, is like, I don't like how in all the 3D Sonic games, every interaction with like an enemy or an item box, anything like it all slows you down. Like the homing attack will stop Sonic, and jumping into an enemy will stop Sonic, all this stuff. And I really don't want it to sound like one of those people who plays Sonic and like runs into a wall and goes like, what the hell? I was going fast and then I stopped. Like I don't want to sound like that. Fuck me, my giant water bottle. It's so easy to accidentally drop water out of it because it's so big. It's like there's the, you know, the part I'm drinking from, and then there's like the side bits. There's still water coming out of like the side where my mouth can't catch it. No. I do think though, like, I do understand people playing these games, especially the 2D ones, where like, yeah, you can't really see in front of you very much, and like going fast and like, yeah, getting hit by stuff like really quickly. Like I get that. I do think there is a valid point to be made, especially in like Sonic 2 with the enemy placement in that game. About like, oh come on, how was I really supposed to see that coming? Should be alright. Oh, I hit jump. Didn't jump. Eggman's buying some time so we can tweet a bit more? I don't know what you're talking about. After the fucking hell, after this level, I'll have to post a little poll in the chat of do I do Sonic CD next or do I do Sonic 2? I was initially leaning towards Sonic 2, but Sonic 2 I can beat a lot quicker than CD, I think. Especially if I want to like time travel or get any of the time stones, because Sonic 2 I don't bother doing the special stages. So Sonic 2, I could probably easily do the same stream as Sonic 3 without it taking too long. And Sonic CD, I have the Miracle Edition mod, and I really like to just try that out. Like the time travel overhaul and stuff, and it could be fun to give that a go. No. CD does have a fucking incredible soundtrack. Sonic 2 if you want the good rest of your evening. Hey, it's morning for me. It's 11:30. I gotta stream early if I want to get when all you guys are awake. And even then I started a little bit later than I wanted to today, because I slept in. Or I stayed up a bit later than I wanted and then slept in. Partially because we watched 2 episodes of Better Call Saul last night. I think we just watched Season 6, Episode 8 was the last one we watched. Both of those episodes, Episode 7 and 8, had some pretty fucking massive twists. Or not you know, just like, whoa! Crazy shit. Oh, fuck, no! Oh, shit. Helldivers 2 was a lot of fun. I'm surprised at how much I like that game. It's not the kind of game I would ever expect myself to enjoy at the surface level. Co-op shooter thing. It's usually the kind of thing I'm like, this is like boring fodder shit. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I kept like the speed cap and stuff off, but I just don't have the spin dash. Oh, fuck. Yeah, this boss is definitely way easier with the spin dash. Trust me, I know it's a better way to play Sonic 1, but I'm trying to mostly just be playing with like a few little enhancements, you know, widescreen and stuff, but nothing that's gonna, you know, overly invalidate like the authenticity of the footage, because I'm talking about the games as they were. I'm not trying to cloud my judgment by, you know, viewing overly enhanced versions of the classic games and like getting my criticism kind of mixed up with that. That's my one thing I don't like about like enhanced versions of games and movies and stuff, is I always worry that I'm gonna misremember what's like actually in the game. Like, what was there by the developers and what am I remembering that's been fixed by fans, you know, in like a remake. That's kind of like playing, like I was trying Super Metroid Redux, which is probably something else I'd like to stream one day. And that's like a really good mod of Super Metroid. Speeds up door transitions and picking up items. Makes Samus feel like a bit easier to control. They just fix like all these little things where, like when you space jump and like you go too low, then like you can't space jump again. So like it fixes that where you can repeatedly space. Like all these like tiny little things that just should have been there anyway. But then my only worry is like if I get too used to that and then I go back and play like the real Super Metroid, then I'm gonna be like disappointed. I'm gonna be like, oh right, fuck, I forgot. Like that's not in the original game. Saying this is a good balanced combo? Yeah, cool. I don't know if there's a pattern to that boss. I think there might be. I'm not sure. I will be right back. I'm just gonna blow my nose again. I will be... Whoa, dude, Big the cat? Yeah, I'll be back in just a sec while the credits keep playing, and then we'll decide. I'm kind of leaning to Sonic CD. Maybe I'll just make the executive decision, but I'm kind of leaning to playing CD next. Ashman, $10. Thank you very much. You donate like every stream. Thank you so much. I've been half watching due to being at work, but it's always happy to support these streams. Thank you. Thank you very much. CD? Oh yeah, we'll do CD next. Fine. Oh, right, because you're not gonna... Yeah, sure. You're gonna be playing Hack Divers. I might join you for Helldivers after I do the stream, Steve. Like, I might join for, like, the second half of you guys playing, and then I'll go back to writing my video after. Yeah, anyway, I'll be back in a minute. Don't worry. Hello, it's me, Markiplier. Let me turn on my light a bit. I feel like I'm a bit bright. I also had it on the wrong temperature, but I wanted it at. Oh, let me turn off the recording. Yep, cool. Source record's done. Okay. Before we close out of Sonic 1, I want to show you guys the Amy moveset, if you're not familiar with Sonic Forever. Yeah, I don't get it, dude. I bought Sonic Origins and there were no cops. Like, this isn't Sonic. So, I really like what they did with Amy in this mod. So she does not have her Origins moveset. To be honest, I barely even remember what her Origins moveset is because I haven't played it. Origins Plus, that is. So she... Alright, I have the spin dash off. So maybe if I had spin dash on, she'd probably have her usual spin dash. Or I think she does the advance hop. Like the little hop she does instead of spin dash. But yeah, so if you do up and jump, she does this hammer vault. Which, of course, carries your momentum, you know, unlike every other fucking thing in 3D Sonic. And she has this hammer spin. It's kind of like a glide. You can, like, bounce off stuff, like a helicopter hammer spin. And then you can vault. And the cool part is that the upwards part of the vault, she's spinning the hammer, so she deals damage. But then the downwards fall of the vault, she's vulnerable. I think that's a really cool risk-reward mechanic. Yeah, I think this is like a really fun moveset for her. I like her sprites too. And yeah, that twirl kind of gets heavier after a while too, so there's a bit of a like trade-off as well that you have to make. Yeah, I think she's fun. I think this is a really cool moveset. Maybe the only thing I would say, maybe her hammer vault should scale with her speed, like her verticality. So when I'm at max speed, she'll flip like all the way up in the air. And then when I'm at like, if I'm just standing still, maybe she just does like a slightly higher jump. That would be my only suggestion, potentially, is just like give her yes, that verticality should be based on her horizontal speed when beginning the vault. Just my suggestion, just an idea. Maybe it would be shit, I don't know. But that's just what I think would be cool. Yeah, like fun moveset. I like it. Don't forget, guys. Sonic Movie 3. Shadow's gonna end up in that house. It's gonna be Sonic and the Chipmunks plus Shadow. I mean, if Shadow, I hope not. I can't imagine anyone actually thinking, oh yeah, Shadow would live with Sonic. Like, I don't know. That would be very dumb. Alright, let's boot up. I don't know what that is. Let's boot up Sonic CD in a moment. Before I forget, for everyone here, yeah, that Patreon post I made about, like, sorry, a YouTube post about Patreon, asking, like, oh, what are these ideas would interest you? Yeah, do you think, like, I don't know, Q&A podcast kind of thing, like every 2 weeks, every month, like I come on and I go like, hey guys, here's what I'm working on for the video. Here, let me give you like a bit of a detailed thing of where I'm up to, what I'm thinking about. Here's what I've been like playing and watching, just, you know, that it's not really going to go on a video, but just something I can just say, you know, currently I'm playing Monster Hunter Rise. Here's what I think about it, blah, blah. And then there'd be a big Q&A segment of like, all right, the patrons have sent me all these questions. I'm going to answer them, and I'm going to answer them more in detail than I would on a stream. Because on a stream, you know, you guys are here, I'm live, I'm playing a game. It's kind of hard for me to juggle all this stuff. Whereas a Q&A podcast, I can just sit here and just focus on each question and give it like a more in-depth answer. I just feel like, I don't know, and I feel like I would enjoy making that as well, provided, of course, people actually wanted it and were watching it, and were, like, willing to, you know, pay however much for it. I don't think it would be any more than, like, no more than $5 a month or something, I think. I don't want to paywall too much stuff. I mean, maybe the podcast would even be public. Like, I might make it a thing where anyone can watch it. Maybe just patrons get it sooner, and maybe I only answer patron questions. That's my current idea. I might need to change the color that OBS is picking up. Oh no, it just looks darker on OBS. Changing it to sRGB didn't really do anything. So I have an HDR monitor, so I just have to be careful with color spaces. Yeah, I'm like, the reason I'm hesitant about a Patreon is A, I just don't really foresee it being like very successful, so I kind of think like, do I even bother? Like, is it even worth it? I don't want to make people give me money and then they don't really get a lot out of it because, you know, I'm not hitting, like, big goals or whatever. And also the fact that, like, even if it does a little bit well, it's, like, it's probably still not going to be enough for me to actually, like, make a living off it. And the other thing is that in, like, 2 months from today, I'm going, like, I'm flying to LA. To visit Steve and everyone for Sonic Revolution. And I'm going to be there for like a month. So there's no videos going to be made in that time. And like also by then I'm going to have lost even more money from doing YouTube full time. You know, today's Friday for me. This is midday. Like this is work for me right now. Like I'm streaming for work to get footage of these games. And also to, you know, like it's time for me writing on my videos and everything. So, like, yeah, yesterday I almost reached out to a studio here in my city who I know would probably hire me to go like, hey, do you have any work for me? Because, like, I'm going to have to go back to work eventually, unless the channel fucking explodes or unless all, like, 7,000 of you decide to all give me $1 a month, you know, which obviously is not happening and I don't expect. I expect, like, less than 1% of the subscribers to donate. And I don't expect people to donate more than, like, a few bucks a month if they did donate. So that's why I'm like really unsure with the whole thing. I don't know. Yeah, that's just me getting my thoughts there. But yeah, I would like doing like the little Q&A podcast. I think that would be fun. Did they add back the roll lock? I think this mod of the game I'm playing, this decomp with Miracle Edition, lets you change all that shit. Let me show you. So I was just yammering for a bit there, getting ready. So, there's a bunch of options. So, Miracle Form. If I get all the time stones, there is a new form. for all the characters. Because I don't have Origins Plus, I decompiled this off the Sonic CD 2011 build, so there's no Knuckles or Amy. It's just Sonic and Tails at the moment. Time travel overhaul. This makes the time travel a little bit faster, like the transitions faster. I think also the period you have to run for is faster. And it only activates when you... I'm going to turn down the exposure on my webcam. I'm looking a little bit over bright here. Turn down... yeah, it makes it a bit faster, and... Okay, is that... That might be a bit too dark. What if I then boost my light a bit? No, I feel like I still look too dark. And that's too bright. And that's like all I can do. It's my window here. Like my window's open, it's shining this big light on me. Hold on, I'll just shut my window a little bit. 1 second. Okay, I think that looks a bit better. And sorry, I just checking. Oh, someone I think just donated to me on Ko-Fi. Thank you very much. I don't know if you want me to say your name out loud, but someone just donated $10 to me on Ko-Fi. Thank you very, very much. Very much appreciated. I don't know if you're here on the stream or if you just saw the community post or something. Yeah, and the time travel overhaul also makes it that you can't really time travel on accident, like by accident. So time travel will only start if you rev up a spin dash or a peel out, which is kind of cool. Extended camera, I think I'll leave that on. Easy time post. When you fail a time travel, you don't lose the signpost. I think I'm just going to leave that on. It's a bit nicer. I don't know what this is. Roll off a bug. I'm just leaving it off. Because it seems like it's a fix. So I'm like, alright, we'll leave the fix then. Don't get rid of it. Yeah, a bunch of other stuff there. Yeah, original spin dash, drop dash on, peel out on, insta shield on. Fucking why not? You know, why not? Apply cancel for Tails, and I'm playing as Tails anyway. Separate transform button for the new form. Just curious, what do you think is the most likely? What do you think is most likely for the Frontiers follow-up, like a sequel game? This mod is... This is the Sonic CD decompilation, but I'm running Sonic CD Miracle Edition. And, like a small fixes mod, I think. This is, if you look on Pariah... Here, I'll link you, Here's Pariah's big spreadsheet of Sonic, like the best way to play every Sonic game. And that's what I've been following to set up like a bunch of these games that I hadn't already got working before. Sorry, I'm just checking my source record again for this game. Yep, that looks fine. Let me just double check my footage of Sonic 1. That looks good. Excellent. Sorry about that. Okay, Sonic Frontier. Sorry, the Frontiers question. I mean, it can't get any worse, right? Right? I feel like they're going to double down a bit on the moody, edgy kind of stuff, but maybe go for a less boring world direction. That's my optimistic I mean, my super optimistic view would be that it'll be good, and that like we'll have stylized environments, rolling physics, you know, big like less automated environments. Oh yeah, you can change all the sound effects too, so I put all the Sonic sound effects to the Mega Drive sounds, so you don't have to hear the shitty fucking Sonic CD jump sound. Yeah, I really don't know. Sonic Team is so fucking unpredictable, I don't know. But I really want to believe that that the next one will be good, but then you see the Final Horizon and you're like, you guys, I mean, I know it was a free little DLC, you know, I don't want to be too, like, judgmental of just that, but, like, I don't know, guys, I'm really not, I don't have high hopes. But, like, because everyone's like, oh, it's a good first step, it's a good step in the right direction, and part of me, I mean, that would be not, like, I would, dude, if Sonic Frontiers 2 trailer shows up, big, stylized, like, beautiful environment, colorful, cartoony, 90s anime kind of look or something, Sonic rolls down a hill like the opening of this game, flies up into the air, and there's, like, some big robot, a more cartoony, like, Eggman kind of robot or something, there's a big robot in the sky, and then there's all this platforming stuff, like, up there, I'll be like, sold. I'm there. You guys have done it. You finally made a good game. But that's not going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. And part of me, a small part of me, almost wants the next game to be even worse. Just so all the people who are like, oh, it's a promising start, it's a good step in the right direction, even though we've said that for every other fucking game, I kind of want them to have the wake-up call, you know? To just go like, ooh, maybe we were wrong. Maybe we were wrong about that. Alright. I've got enhanced, like, higher quality cutscenes in these as well. I don't think these are, like, shitty, like, AI upscaled ones or something. They're just, I think a more, like, clean version of what was already out there, I think. I don't know. Again, this is on that big spreadsheet. Like, better cutscenes or something. Or it's from Sonic CD Restored or something, which I just took these videos from. I didn't install the mod itself. I just grabbed the cutscenes. People are gonna clip me on Twitter, yeah. I do worry about that sometimes. I want a game that plays like this. This is what I want. I want to be able to hop off all these things. I want to be able to run up walls. I want to be able to bounce off the water. I want this as a game. Which is probably another thing I'm going to say in the video. Is that Sonic has all this potential, but his movement is usually really basic. You know, like you can run, you can jump, maybe you can boost or spin dash, but where's this, like, fluid scaling of the terrain, you know, jumping between things? Like, yeah, Lost World, kind of. They kind of tried, but didn't do very well. And where's this? Where's this? Why can't I do this? Why can't I do this in fucking... I mean, I know Frontiers has the spin dash now, but it's not the same. The spin dash is just a boost. With, like, some element of, you know, less air drag and shit. Yeah. Okay, I'm probably gonna try and get the time stones, but I'll get some generators along the way, I guess. Because I want to see the new miracle form. I think that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, look at that. Oh, and I kept my speed shoes too. I don't know if it always did that. This song's, like, really popular now on, like, TikTok and shit. There's, like, a slowed down remix of Palm Tree Panic Past. I mean, it's a good song. For me, the Palm Tree Panic Good Future, that's the good one. That's the best one. Oh, fuck. The best one, brother. I wonder if this mod will make me like Sonic CD more. I don't dislike CD, I just, There's things about it. I think it's a bit clunky, some of the level design. I think it's a brilliant concept. I think conceptually this is one of the best Sonic games, for sure. And also I fucking love the music. I feel like, I don't know if it's showing up on the stream, probably not. Or at least not as much as it would be for me. But there is a weird kind of screen tear going on a bit. I noticed this when I was, like testing this out yesterday. Where's Metal Sonic? I remember. Thought he was like down here somewhere. No. Ugh. Also, when you time travel in this mod, it leaves like the little Back to the Future fire trails, which I think is very fun. I mean, I broke the generator. I don't really need to get Metal Sonic as well. Yeah, I think the concept of this game, use the terrain to build Sonic's speed and you know, traverse the environment time travel is really cool. Why do I have smooth rotation on? Do you guys not like it? I don't know. I've never really... Yeah, there's like a VSync screen tear thing going on. It's kind of bugging me. Maybe I can... I thought I remember reading, like, don't turn that off, though. Yeah, I think CD just kind of, it needs, I don't know. I feel like this would work, this idea would work a lot better in 3D. I feel like the idea of exploring a space and planning out a route to build speed and time travel just suits 3D a lot more. And again, I can kind of say, like, I know this because I've played the Back to the Future mods for GTA, where you're driving around in the DeLorean on like roads and like dodging cars and obstacles to build up speed and then time travel, which is what this game is. Thoughts on the Sega Forever versions of these ports? I have never touched them. They're like the updated mobile ones, right? I don't play on mobile, so I couldn't tell you. Yeah, I think I should mention in the video, like, I've got it written down as a note at the moment, but I think I should mention, like, yeah, this concept would be so much better in 3D. Okay, I'm definitely noticing an annoying screen tear, and I don't know if it's going to come through in the footage. It's like, whenever I'm going fast, especially, like, vertically, I can see it. It's kind of bothering me. There we go. Back to the Future effect there. It's fun. I also really like the gimmick in this game of that the badniks are powered by flower seeds instead of animals. I think that's a really fun change for this game. Gives it a unique feel. There's a lot to like about Sonic CD. It used to be one of my favorite Sonic games. I still think it's pretty good. But, I mean, at least playing it in the remastered version. I would never want to play it in the original, like the original Sonic CD. I would never want to do that. Yeah, so how do you time travel if you want to use, like, springs and shit? I guess you just do that first. Game's hidden pop song? Thoughts on the Sonic Movie 3 details? I don't really care, you know. Apparently Shadow's motorcycles in it. Whoa! Guy Knuckles eating grapes! Oh, whoa! It's gonna be good, guys! Like that, I don't know. That's how it all feels to me, is just like surface level little Easter eggs for Sonic fans to point and clap at. But the movie or show itself is still gonna be the same shit. Also, how fucking sick are these special stage backgrounds? These special stages are a little annoying. I still think Mania is probably the best ones. Superstars had a great idea for a special stage, but executed it like fucking shit. Okay, hold on, I'm trying to like... no. Because I thought Superstars was going to be like, oh, you're like building your momentum, like Spider-Man, like fucking web swinging. No. But then you play it and you're like, oh, no. Ah, shit. I used to be really good at these back when like the 2011 version originally came out and I just played this game fucking over and over. There we go. Dude, Pride Rock, yeah. I think Special Stage 6 is the rainbow one, yeah, that one's sick. Yeah, I like the art direction. I mean, I think some of the levels get a bit visually busy, like Wacky Workbench and Collision Chaos get a little bit like, whoa, okay, like fucking calm down. And yes, I also wish the movies ran. I fucking love this song. This is like, fuck yeah, man, this is Sonic music to me. And then I just fucked it. I just got the fucking invincibility. And speed shoes for some reason. Bosses in this game pretty shit. Forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, I think that the idea of, yeah, using your speed to get around and time travel and platform and explore, and every level has different versions with different music, with different, like, themes and feeling, like, you know, tones behind it. I think that's fucking awesome. But, there's just, like, I just think, yeah, the way they executed it was not great. Bye, bitch. I meant Metal Sonic, not Amy. Whoops. No, no, no. Okay. So the drop dash counts as a spin dash to activate time travel, I think? Yes, it does. Okay, keep that in mind. I quite like this time travel overhaul. I think that's very handy that you have a bit more control over when you want to time travel. I thought, at first, I thought it was like a button. I thought it was like, press this button to activate, to activate time travel, you know? Like, so at any point while running, you can just say, all right, start, you know, time circuit's on, kind of thing. But I guess not. Yeah, see, Collision Chaos is where I start getting like, some of this level design gets a bit fucking annoying. Okay, as long as I do the special stages, we're good, but I would still like to get the generators along the way, just to be safe. And also just, you know, I kind of need general footage of it. It is just the thing about Sonic CD. I love the fire trails, man. That looks so cool. Have I seen Alex Yard's music theory videos in this game? I think I know the person you're talking about. I think I've seen some of their videos, but I'm not a music person, so like music terminology gets kind of lost on me a bit. It's like, something I would love to know more about. Like, I would love to actually learn music. But it's just a time thing, you know? Okay, there's the generator. Oh, sorry, the Metal Sonic hologram. Where's the generator? Oh. There's a time machine here. Oh, isn't it like right down here? No. I feel like that's the end of the level though. Generate to the left? I thought so. You know, maybe... Of all the games, maybe Sonic CD is the one that should have had the fucking radar. The Emerald radar. Maybe this game, just a little hint. Just a slight bit of direction. Hey, go this way. The thing you're looking for is more this direction. Just a slight little guide, you know? I think this game could have benefited from, especially in like fucking Metallic Madness and shit. Like, I don't fucking know where you're supposed to go in that level. No. I love that. Oh, there we go. I love that little touch of seeing the horizon of the Earth, like, up in the air above you. Okay, so why did I lose my time travel there? So I guess if I wanted to time travel here, I would just have to do that. Yeah. Maybe not even a radar, maybe just, I don't know, an object in the environment. You could, like, kind of like the hint monitors, just something that says, like, just gives you a slight nudge. Hey, it's in this kind of direction. You know, keep going this way. Just when you're getting really lost, and, you know, these levels are so layered, it's really hard to know where the fuck you're going half the time. What version of the game am I playing? This is the Sonic CD 2011 decompilation running with the Miracle Edition mod on top of it. So I've got like Insta-Shield, Drop Dash and stuff. A few other little fixes. No, I don't think you need it in all the levels, but some of those later ones I feel like it would really help. Yeah, Metallic Madness is fucked up. Sonic CD is a bit of a pain to set up, yeah. I mean, I'm already, like, pretty familiar with, like, command line stuff and all these kind of, you know, Visual Studio, but, like, all that shit because I've had to do it for work before. Even then, I'm still not, like, great with a lot of that stuff, but I'm at least, like, somewhat familiar with it. If you're not, though, it might be a little bit of a hurdle to understand straight away. But yeah, this one you've got to manually decompile it yourself, whereas the Sonic 1 and 2 mods, you just fucking put the data.rsdk file in a folder and run like a batch executable, and it just fucking does it for you. This one's a lot more involved. Ugh. Nope. Okay, fine. We'll get this one then. Really wish they'd fix like the aliasing in the distance of the sprites so you could like be ahead a bit better. There we go. Hi for us. Alright, Steve, enjoy Hack Divers. I might join for a bit of it later. Shadow Generations, I'm not really, I'm not sold yet, because, like, where's the gameplay, you know? Like, I need unedited, I just need a beginning to end playthrough of a level. That's what I want to see. What if Shadow became a cop? That's a great idea. They're already doing that with Knuckles. They're one, kind of, you know, black-coded character. Who's voiced by a black guy. Let's make him a cop. Let's team him up with cops. That's a great idea. Sonic is an anti-authority. Sonic is a rebellious teenage character, you know. Oh, okay. I like this as well. I like that you can find it in the future and then you're like, aha, I know where it is. Like, that's not... The game would be so much worse if it was like... You couldn't even see it in the past. Okay, wait, if I want to time travel here, how do I can't, like, activate it? Yeah, how do I start it? Because I have to start it with a spin dash or a peel out. I mean, I guess I can just do that, but, you know, when I was already going through it, I feel like it would be better if there was just a button I could press. Because when I'm bouncing around like that, there's no way for me to drop dash or peel out or anything to activate the time travel. With this mod, like with the time travel overhaul that I'm running. So that's just a slight little oversight. It didn't work because the mod makes it that you have to manually activate time travel. It's so you don't do it on accident, which overall I like, but I'm seeing areas where the game doesn't quite work as well because of that. No, bitch, I just wanna... Ah, you fucker. That's why I was trying to kill you. How long is the stream gonna last? I mean, probably like another hour, I guess, because I'll finish Sonic CD. I'll probably call it at Sonic CD for today, and then we'll come back maybe next week for Sonic 2 and 3. I've got some other games I need to get footage of as well, but I'll probably just do those on my own time, like just outside of streams, just because I'm not playing like the whole games. I just need a tiny bit of footage of them, just to like confirm some shit, basically. How the fuck do I get back up there? I don't even remember. Oh, I can use the red spring, okay. Yeah, Sonic 2 and 3 are definitely the ones I'm more, like, familiar with every little aspect of the level design. Why do they have rings you can't get? I don't understand that. Is that like a... Am I missing something there? I never really understood that in this game. Yeah, they love their fucking hidden retracting spikes as well. Ah, fucking hell. Okay, that's the end of the level up here, right? Oh no, maybe there's a bit more. Hold on. Yeah, see, like, I get it if the rings are meant to be picked up at a different time, but, like, I don't know, it's kind of inconsistent with, like, the rest of the shit that, like, changes between time periods. It doesn't really... Like, why would the rings be in the same spot every time, but not, like, everything else? Like, the level geometry and shit. Okay, yeah, the goal's that way, so... I need some more rings. Don't get me started on Colors Ultimate. I did not waste my time or money on that shit. I saw that coming immediately. Like, I don't know how anyone looked at that stream, the Sonic Central, and thought like, oh, that looks good. Oh, yeah, it looks great. It looked fucking terrible. You know, I'll say this. I don't know if I mentioned this on stream before. The only thing, to my knowledge, that I got wrong about Sonic Frontiers, was that I thought early on it was going to have wisps in it. That's like the only thing I got wrong. Because in that initial trailer, Sonic does like the Psyloop thing with like the visual of it, and it has like a kind of laser wisp looking, you know, digital effect to it. And so I thought like, oh, we're getting wisps again. It's the laser wisp again, you know. And I think that is the only thing I've, like, gotten wrong about that game. Like, everything else, I was right. Of, like, it's just gonna be this shitty, boring, generic, open-world game. It's gonna be Breath of the Wild, like, or, you know, a bad Sonic imitation of Breath of the Wild. Nope. Or maybe I should just fucking time travel. What the fuck? Do not run into the spikes. Ugh. Sonic CD Japanese is definitely one of my other favorite soundtracks in the series. It's very good. Okay, hold on. I'm pretty sure that takes me to the fucking goal as well. Ah. Ah, fuck. My main thing with the time travel in this is I like that you have a bit more control over it. I think that part could be done better. I think the main thing is I just like that you don't have to watch the cutscene. You don't have to watch Sonic doing the spin. Fucking hate this part. Get me out of here. No, no, okay, I don't really care. I'm a gamer. I don't need lives, because I choose to have many. Oh, the Zap logo? Yeah, man. That shit as well. Of like, ooh, vague symbol thing. And I'm pretty sure I was like, dude, I don't think that's gonna really mean anything. Hey, remember when they did the same thing with Sonic Forces? I mean, at least with Forces, the Infinite logo was like, well, there was a character called Infinite in the game, you know? Whereas the Zap thing... What the fuck was that about? Sonic Frontiers is this amazing mystery about... About what? What's the mystery? What happened to the ancient people? Oh, I don't really care. Oh, but don't you want to know where the Chaos Emeralds came from? No. I don't care. It is the mystery of poop. I don't know if YouTube's doing that thing again where like it shows like a big spike and then later like the viewer count like goes back up again because it has like a bug or something, but right now there's like a giant spike, so a giant dip in viewers apparently on the... Oh, I fucking hate this boss. On the stream, and I wonder if that's because I started talking about Frontiers. I don't know. Oh no, never mind, just went... Okay, no, that was just a bug. Never mind. Don't worry. The big dip fucking immediately flew back up again. I almost have it. It's right there. Nah. This boss fucking sucks. It's a cool idea, but it is not done well. No. Oh, fuck you. Okay, there we go. There we go. Excellent. Experience Sonic like never before. I think it'd be really interesting to imagine the future of Sonic games had like the Sega CD been a bigger deal, had Sonic CD been like a really highly received game or something. You know, if this was like the new kind of standard for Sonic, like what the games would have been like going forward, what they would have looked like, sounded like. Because, I mean, this, like, musical style and a lot of the aesthetic stuff I really like. And, again, I really like the idea of the time travel. I just think they could have done it a bit better. Okay, so if I wanted to time travel using these springs, would I just have to do that and then... Yeah, cool, okay. Also, unfortunately, a lot of this music kind of reminds me of Sonic Chronicles. Because I'm pretty sure Sonic Chronicles has like this, like a remix of this song in it. And that's like, in the back of my mind, that's still what I hear. When I hear this in Sonic CD. Is the generator for this one? It's at the end of the level, right? Oh, come on. What? Okay, I guess that didn't make the insta-shield work properly with the item boxes. That's called trauma. Dude, I played way too much of Sonic Chronicles as a kid. I don't know why. I don't know why I played that game, like, over and over. It's so fucking shit. Yeah, isn't it, like, up here? Go through the pipe? Okay, yeah, I thought so. Oh, no, it's right here. No, I got it. I got it. 87 rings. Oh, I can't go any more than that. I need to replay Sonic Rush. I played a lot of Sonic Rush as well, like on the, yeah, because I had a DS, so I had Sonic Rush Adventure, Sonic Chronicles, Sonic Colors DS. I played a lot of all those games. But I haven't played them in a very long time. Fucking look at that city, man. Like, I want a Sonic level set in that fucking city. That's the kind of cities I want in Sonic games. Not, I mean, Station Square is not bad, but like, I don't want realistic city. I don't want San Francisco. You know, I want like super fucking cartoony shit like that. One more. Fuck. Bitch. Oh. Anakin. I don't know why I did that. Fucking hell. Turn around. There we go. I can slow down by holding down? Okay, I'll have to try. I don't remember that. Maybe that is a thing. Can someone tell me why people praise the cyberspace levels? I don't think a lot of people praise the cyberspace levels. I think they're usually the one part everyone agrees on as being bad. I know Pariah actually quite likes speedrunning them. But I don't really know of anyone else who's like actively defending the cyberspace levels that much. Come on. Never liked these kind of parts of Sonic levels where you like go into like the layering of the background, like in Spring Yard and stuff. I've never liked that. It's always so like confusing. I was like, what the fuck? Like where do I go? Sonic 3, I don't recall having anything like that. Oh, there's definitely like a screen tear going through the middle of the screen. It's fucking pissing me off. Yeah, this is a fucking good soundtrack, man. The American one's alright. I don't really remember a lot of it. I'm a much bigger fan of the Japanese soundtrack. Again, yeah, to the point that if I actually try to think of the American music, I'm kind of like, what did it sound like? I don't even remember. Okay, the generator... Oh, there's Metal Sonic. The generator for this level. I mean, I don't have to... I've got fucking most of the time stones already. But, just take the top route. Oh, yeah, it's on the way out. I remember. Yep, I remember. I played this game. Yep, there we go. I mean, to be honest, the cyberspace stuff, at least it's like... It is kind of more Sonic-y, but the open zone... Yes, I love Pizza Tower. I'll be playing... Oh, I love that background. At one point, I will need to stream more Pizza Tower, because I want to play more of the noise update. I played a little bit, just like, on my own time, but I'd like to play... I'd like to stream it, to like, when I get back to the rest of it. That'll probably be a stream after the Sonic video is done, though. Just because... Oh, I can slow down. Oh, nice. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, that'll probably be after the Sonic video is done, because at the moment I'm trying to record... Like, I'm streaming these games not just to stream them. I'm playing them because I need to record footage of them anyway. So I'm killing two birds with one stone. I mean, I don't really like that expression, actually. I should use a different one. I don't know. I'm getting two things done at once. Whereas Pizza Tower, I don't need more footage of that for the video. It's not relevant to what I'm talking about, so that'll be just a stream for the sake of a stream. What was I saying? Yeah, the open zone should be the more Sonic-y part. Because it's where it's like big loops and slopes and corkscrews and everything, but it's not. They designed the whole world to be this empty, fucking boring shit. And like, I have an issue as well with, you know, obviously like the whole pop-in, right, is like a problem. And oh, I quite like how this looks in good future. Part of the problem with the pop-in is that all of the actual interactive elements of the terrain are not part of the terrain, you know? Like, I think I've said this before on a stream, but, you know, like, all the loops are made out of those little blocks and shit, right? So they have to spawn in. They can't just be, like... I mean, they probably could be lotted. They don't actually have to pop in. That's their own fault for designing it that way, I imagine. But, if all the loops and the slopes and the ramps and everything, if it was all actually part of the world... then you would be able to see it from far away, because you can see, like, the main level design out into the distance in Frontiers. You just can't see all the shit it has to spawn in. So, if they actually made the loops properly, like, in the environment, you'd be able to see them in the distance. But they didn't do that. Because Sonic Frontiers is not a fucking Sonic game. Boss is like another like kind of cool idea, but just a little bit annoying. Oh, can I insta-shield him? Does that work? Oh, well, too late. You saw the Penny's Big Breakaway thumbnail? Have you watched the video? Or are you talking like you just showed up, you didn't even know, like, and you just found this? Because if the streams are reaching people outside of my audience, that's good, because I kind of assume the streams would only be for subscribers. Like, no one's really gonna join a stream if they don't even know who I am. But if it's getting out of that bubble, then that's good. This is another excellent song, Quartz Quadrant. I love the piano. Bum 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 bum. It's good shit. Oh, I don't want to time travel. Don't do that. Hello, Misty. My cat's trying to come in. Oh, never mind. She changed her mind. Ah, you fucker. No, I don't want to go to the future. Sorry, I was reading the chat. Jenna is in the first big area? I think I know what you mean. I think I know the area you're talking about. Need to go to the past first. Yeah, it's like out here? Or no, next. I do vaguely remember where they are. I just haven't played in a long time. No, it's like out here, right? It's future, don't want that. Past. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, I passed it? Okay. Bam. See, yeah, I think maybe I will have to mention those fucking Back to the Future mods, because they're so fucking cool, because it is literally instantaneous. Part of that's because it's not really loading a new map, it's just changing, you know, it's changing like the cars to be the era, like if you go to the 50s, they're older cars, if you go to the future, they're like flying cars and stuff. The mods for GTA. But like the time travel is instant, like it is just flash and then you've gone to another time. And it's so fucking cool. And so if this could be even faster like that, I think that'd be fucking sick. You can also make it a cinematic time travel where like you see the DeLorean shoot off and explode and leave the fire trails behind and the license plate spins and then it fades to black, fades into the new time, and then you see the you know, comes back in. So cool. Any notable thoughts on the CinemaCon stuff? Not really. Didn't they just say it was like Shadow has his motorbike, Sonic fights him, like that's it? I was just like, okay, I don't really care. I mean, I'll wait until I see it, but I'm not gonna see the fucking movie. Well, I mean, I might see the movie, but I'm not gonna see the movie. You know what I mean? Ah, no. Fuck. Oh, I wasn't referring to Sonic Movie 3 specifically? Sorry, I just assumed you were, because that's Sonic. I don't know what else they said. I think there might be a trailer for Transformers 1, but all they've posted publicly at the moment is just like a little teaser thing. It's actually really funny. I posted on Instagram about this. I saw the post from the Transformers social media about Transformers 1, and it's just like a logo thing. It's nothing interesting, really. And there's all these people in the comments like, bro, this should be live action. What the hell? Oh, my throat did not like that. Like, why is it animated? Ew, this should be live action. And everyone's like, you know the movie's like on Cybertron, right? With no humans? How would they film it? What would the live action part be? And they're just, oh, but it should be like real and shit. And it's like, oh, so you just want it to be animated but look photorealistic. Like, I don't know, it just fucking annoys me when people think they fucking know what they're talking about and they have no clue. And also, their taste is bad. Like, no, I don't want fucking more realistic Transformers. We've had, like, 7 movies of that shit. I want stylized Transformers again, please. Literally, like, the roots of Transformers. It's a fucking cartoon. It's a toy. Make it cartoony and toy-like. Up here? No. There we go. Boom. Hi, Misty. You wanna come up here? No? I don't know. She's just sitting there looking at me. I'm crying. Cats are weird. The fuck? There we go. Yes, I do have a cat. We've fostered a few cats. My brother organizes fostering them. We had 2 cats together for a very long time, for like a year and a half, and they both got adopted. Then we had 2 other kittens for a bit. Now we have this one other 6-7-month-old cat named Misty, who really, really likes me. She loves coming into my room. Like, I have a bed for her, like, right here next to the desk. Oh, there she is. Hello. What's wrong? Here, hold on. Take my headphones off because the cable's in the way. Come here. Here she is. Say hello. You look scared. You want to go in your bed? Oh, okay. Okay. No, now you're going out. She's on my armrest. Oh, okay. She doesn't know what she wants. Cats, man. Anyway, back to gaming. Fuck. Right, hold down to slow down. Keep forgetting about that. Oh, you big fat bitch. Oh. Don't fuck this up. There we go. I had a dog for the longest time. When I was a kid, we had a dog called Tiggy. She looked surprisingly like a dingo, which I know is funny because in Australian, haha. Not common though for people to have dogs that look like dingoes here. Alright, now we're gonna see this new miracle form for Sonic. Oh, what the fuck? Controller, hello, what? The fuck? Keyboard's working. Where's the controller? The light is on. Let's plug it in. Now it's working. Okay, let's unplug it. Reconnecting. I really wish I could use my blue Xbox controller. I really love the way it looks. What the fuck? It's not doing anything. But it's just the thumbstick is all fucked up. Oh, there we go. Okay, that was weird. So I just used my girlfriend's black Xbox controller instead because she never fucking uses it. She doesn't play anything. Not, I wanted to go to the good future. Need more rings. I'm guessing I need 50 rings. Yeah, we had a... Yeah, she was a Ridgeback cross Staffy that looked like a dingo called Tiggy for the longest time, but she passed away 2-3 years ago. Oh, here we go. What button? Whoa. Oh, it just plays you can do anything? Oh, sprites are kind of cool. Oh, his look-up's kind of lame. Why does his foot... Why does his, like, left foot change when he looks up? Does his peel out different? That's cool. Oh, right, and then you can just, like, time travel. Ah, okay. It gives, like, a faster time travel. That's cool. I would probably change the music though, so I can hear the actual stage music. I mean, I like the song, but I want to hear the actual music. Oh, cool. Give him a unique thing there too. What's my opinion on RE5? I have not played it. I've played RE1 Remake, like the GameCube RE1 on PC, of course, like the PC Steam version. I've played RE2 Remake. I've played the original RE4 and RE4 Remake. I've played... oh yeah, why isn't it playing the voices? I thought I had that back, where it goes like, yes! And shit. Maybe I changed something without realizing it. Maybe it was an option somewhere, I don't know. Yeah, original RE4 and RE4 Remake, RE7, RE8. I think those are all the Resident Evils that I've played. So I have not played any version of RE3, and yeah, I haven't played RE5 or 6 or any of the other, like, spin-offs. Oh, RE1 Remake, like, Remake, Resident Evil Remake, is fucking incredible. I think that's the best Resident Evil game, although RE4 Remake's the only one I've, like, gone back to fully replay, because it's a fucking really good action game. The original was too, but the new one with that fucking parry, that shit is fucking fun as hell. Damn it. Tried to insta-shield through them. It's fried? What's fried? The stream? The stream's not, like, dying or something? Yeah, the parry's fucking awesome. Oh, is fried like your name? Okay, you're, like, introducing yourself. For a second, I thought it meant, like, the stream was frying itself. I don't like this level. Now I can just fucking run. I don't have to fucking do this shitty exploration. Ah! Yep. No. Ah! This looks like a fucking toy factory. Good future, wacky workbench. Fucking hell, that's annoying. Yeah, I think my problem... This level is just too layered. There's too much shit, like, vertically that you could... Yeah, like, I didn't want to go up here, you know? Like... Annoying. And I really think so much about this game would just work better in 3D. I really hope that comes through in the video that I'm not one of those, Sonic only works in 2D people. Like, I'm really not one of those people, I swear. I just think there hasn't been any good official 3D Sonic, like, recreations, you know? They haven't done it right. There's a lot of good fan stuff that's 3D, so I know it's possible. We just gotta wait for Sonic Team to fucking do it. But, you know, they won't. At first, I thought the, having the, Miracle Sonic be able to time travel kind of on the spot would be a bit too broken, but then I realized, like, well, if you've gotten Miracle Sonic anyway, then you've already gotten all the time stones, so you've already guaranteed a good future, you've already got the good ending. I guess it doesn't really matter. So it's like a fun, quality of life little improvement thing you get, a little extra feature. Hope I've been doing well? Yeah, I have. You know, to be honest, I gotta say, this is why I'm asking stuff about, like, the Patreon and trying to do streams and, like, you know, obviously I'm not fucking, I really don't want to fucking e-bag and shit, but, like, you know, the donations are, like, super helpful and really, like, really reassuring for me and everything, because, like, I've been really enjoying just getting to do my own stuff these past, like, I think it's 6 weeks. 6 weeks ago today was my last day at my last job. Before I wasn't fired, it was just they couldn't keep me on because we didn't have any work. You know, we finished Lego, or we finished, like, the stuff I could do on Lego, so it was sort of like, oh shit, we don't have anything else, like, sorry. You know, it's pretty typical for animation, VFX, film industry stuff. It sucks, but it just kind of happens. And to be completely honest, I could just go start applying for other places, and I could probably have a job, like, next week. Well, maybe not that quick. I don't want to sound like an asshole, but, like, last time that happened, where my job kind of got, like, cut off sooner than I thought because they couldn't renew my contract because there was no more work. Last time that happened, I remember thinking, like, oh fuck, it's gonna be so hard to find a job. Oh, quick, like, apply everywhere, like, apply for all these places, go, go, go. And that was when I was making the Deadlink video, the Deadlink roguelike video. And I started making that, I'd started writing it, I think. And then literally within, like, a day of me sending out all those emails, like, 3 of them, I think, like, 3 of the different leads I had, all of them were like, yeah, like, yeah, come work with us. And I'm like, oh shit. Oh, they actually, like, want me, like, already. I was gonna, like, work on this video for a bit, you know? Like, I wanted to have some time off to just do YouTube. And then I got picked up by a job straight up, hey, you want to come work with us? And I was like, oh, fuck, well, I can't say no. Like, this is a really good opportunity. And I was like, oh, shit, but I already started this video, and now I got to finish it, and, like, I'm gonna have to finish it on my weekends and stuff. That sucks. So when then that job had the same thing happen, where I was like, oh, no work, I've got to go look for other places, I thought, like, you know what? I've got money saved up. Let's have a little bit of time where I just do videos. I do videos and I stream, and see how I go. And I didn't even actually necessarily think I would do it for this long already. I was kind of thinking, like, by the end of May, I would have to... Sorry, by the end of April, before May, would be when I'd have to be like, alright, I need to fucking go back and get a job. Just to know I've got something, and, because I'll be going to America in June, so I'm gonna need to, like, have a bit of time to work and then go off to, you know, I don't want to start somewhere and then leave, like, a week later. Be like, oh, bye, I'm going to America for a month. You know, so I'm still hoping to do this for at least a bit longer, but, yeah, it's just, like, I've really enjoyed just being at home and being like, I'm gonna work on my own stuff. I'm gonna do my own videos. It'll be done when it's done. You know, like, I will admit that a lot of the time I kind of feel like I'm not, like, getting anything done. I think that's just the nature of writing in this early process, when I'm kind of writing, researching, gathering footage. Like, it does kind of feel like I'm not doing anything, and I feel like I'm not being very productive. But I think that's just kind of inevitable. Because I was thinking, like, oh, my videos usually take, like, a few weeks or, like, a month or so to make. I mean, that might actually not be right. They probably take longer than that, you know, when I have a job. But now, like, I don't have a job. They should be coming out way quicker. But then I gotta remember, like, yeah, but so much of the writing process isn't even the actual writing. It's the time spent in between. It's the time spent in between writing, where I'm thinking about what I'm going to write later, you know? I'm thinking about what I want to say. And then, like, the next day when I sit down to write, now I have something to add, you know? And it's like proofreading over and over and over and trying to restructure and finding things to cut because I want to make it shorter and shorter. I don't want it to be too long. You know, it's just this constant refinement. But in general, I have been really enjoying just being at home, doing my own shit. It's great. And I don't want to go back to, like, at least not right now. I don't want to go back to, like, working in the studio again. I want to keep doing this. I want to keep making videos and streaming and stuff, like being able to do this more often. It's been really good. Like, this is, like, I think the happiest I've been in a while. Not that I was unhappy before, but, you know, sometimes it's a bit stressful working on a big movie with, like, you know, just general, like, production issues sometimes and complications and things getting reassigned and just tackling a big volume of work and feeling like you have to prove yourself to, you know, your peers and your boss and stuff. I mean, not that bad. Like, it was a good job what I had before. If they'd let me come back, then I would come back. Like, if they had new work for me, I would come back for sure. But at the same time, I really enjoy doing this, and I would like to keep doing this, but money is the problem. I will run out of money eventually if I keep doing this. So that's why I'm going like, hey, how do we feel about Patreon? You know, like, Come on. I make it sound quite stressful. But working for a studio or doing YouTube? YouTube's stressful in a different way. I mean, the problem I'm having now is feeling like I'm not getting enough done purely because I'm in the hardest part now, right? Which is like I have all this time to grow the channel more than I ever could before. So I feel like I want to use it. Come on, I need to get more videos out. I need to do good. I'm stuck. I can't move. Working in a studio, is it worth it? It depends on the studio. I feel like if you were in like a really nice indie place that didn't have super tight deadlines and you weren't working for other clients, I think you would probably have a great time. But when you're dealing with a client who's you got to get this out, need this by the end of the week, need this today, and you know that's the hard part. I think we need to restart. Yeah, that's where the complications come in. A different studio, like honestly, my job before my last one, where I was doing like Teletubbies and stuff, and I was working from home all the time, that job was probably the most like employee-friendly, relaxed place I'll ever get to work in. It was so good. Like, work from home, you know, any like overtime was immediately like, oh yeah, like that'll go on your, you know, pay sheet and stuff. Like, just let us know, and we'll add it to your like time and lieu, so you get paid for it. Holidays, they were always super like, yeah, that's fine. Like, take your time off. That's all good. You know, just let us know when you come back. They were super against like people working late, you know, working any more than you were supposed to. Like, just do your hours and then, you know, log off, go home. Like, don't worry about it. Your life is more important than your work. Like, it was so good. Because it's not that no one wants to work, it's just no one wants to be overworked, you know? And especially not get, like, compensated for it. That's the shitty part. And yeah, the hard thing with YouTube is that I can do all this work and all this effort and put all this shit in, but the difference is, like, I don't even know if I'll make money off it, you know? I could put all this time into a video and it won't even do well. Or it might do well, but, like, you know, it doesn't mean it's enough to, like, earn a living off, you know? Like, here's a peek behind the curtain. The Penny's Big Breakaway video has almost, like, 30,000 views now, which is, like, the best launch of a video I've ever made. That, I think, earned me, like, 200 Australian dollars, roughly. And to put that in perspective, that's the amount I could be making in less than a day if I was just working in a normal job. Like, I was earning a lot. I was earning more than that at my work from home job doing tech stuff for Teletubbies. So it's like I can put, you know, a month's work into these videos or something, and it's like, you know, I get like a little bit of money, but not a lot. And it's just that thing of like, well, the more I grow it now, then it will get better and better for next, you know, next time it'll be a bit more, and then eventually the channel will be like big enough and secure enough where I don't need to worry about it as much. I don't need to like make videos all the time because the channel will be earning like a bit of attention just passively in the background. And, you know, when I do go back to work, the channel will still be there and doing better, but yeah, it's just getting there is the hard part, and that's the point I'm in now, and I think that's why I'm kind of a bit hard on myself of like how much work I'm getting done. Because I'm in that tricky spot where I'm like, oh, if I just build the channel up a lot now, I think I just insta-shielded off those spikes. Don't you fucking dare! Oh, no. Drop dash! I also need a new car. That's why I have money saved up, because hello, Eggman? Oh. Because originally I was supposed to be using all my saved up money to buy a new car. Because my car right now is shit. The headlights don't work. I can't drive it at night. I don't even know if I should mention that. The fuel cap thing like doesn't open properly. I have to stick sunglasses in to like pull it out, like to actually put fuel in the car. The radiator, I think, like sucks, and I have to put water in the car before I drive it or else it overheats. Specifically, it overheats when the car's not moving, so if I get stuck in traffic, which I have before, I have to pull over and wait for like an hour for the traffic to clear up and for the car to cool down before I can keep driving. You know, my car is shit. And that's the thing where I'm like, I really need to buy a better car. Not that I needed it for work, because I got the bus to work for my last job. Or, you know, I worked from home with the one before that. Oh, nice, I'm stuck. There we go. You know, it's like I needed the new car, and then I was like, oh, well, now I'm gonna stay at home doing YouTube for a while. I have this opportunity, I should take advantage of it. Well, I guess a lot of that money I save for a car, I'm gonna use now to like pay off my rent. You know, like, because I'm not earning fucking anything off YouTube, so I'm gonna have to use all these savings to pay off my bills while I'm doing YouTube. To be fair, I haven't gone through too much of my savings yet, but it's just like, how long can, you know, especially if I don't get a job before the America trip in June, July, like, that's a whole month where I'm not earning anything, and then I gotta like get a job when I come back or something, you know. I don't mean to take up too much of the stream with me talking about fucking money and my jobs and shit, but, you know, there's a reason I'm like, do I need to open a Patreon? I probably should, like... The fuck? The music had like a new little bit in it. I had never heard that before. Is that always in the game? Fuck. Come on, man. Oh, God. Why am I sucking so bad at this? I also have my slight worry of, like, I want to keep doing videos, but actually getting the video ideas is really difficult sometimes. Like, I knew I wanted to do a Sonic video while I had this opportunity, because Sonic videos always do well. But I didn't want to just do a Sonic video for the sake of it. I wanted to actually have something to say and something interesting to talk about. And it took me a while to come up with the idea. That was also partially because I was right after the Penny video came out, I got really sick, and I'm still recovering from it. That's why I'm still coughing and why I'm still a bit snotty sometimes. So, like, I want to do a Sonic video, but yeah, then it's just that thing where I go like, okay, if I'm doing this full time, when am I going to get the ideas to, like, make the videos? Because sometimes I just go like, I don't know what I want to do. Like, what video should I do next? I don't know. Yeah, the public transport where I'm at is pretty good, but different areas of Brisbane, it's really fucking shit. I mean, I used to live a lot further out, and it took me like 2 hours to get to school, and that fucking sucked. I don't like this level. So yeah, I'm not trying to do like a sob story or anything. Like I'm fine, you know. It's like I'm really enjoying what I'm doing right now. It's just that financial thing where I'm like, I don't know how long I can do this for. That's the problem. You know, how long until I need to go back to a job? Ideally, a really nice job. You know, like a nice studio, nice place. But like, how many of those are out there? You know. I love this fucking song though. You can't do anything, so don't even try. I think you can do the side-to-side drop dash like you could in Origins. What the fuck? Hello? There we go. What do you think of a 3D remake of Sonic 3 Knuckles if it was done by a competent studio? That's what it's like to be snotty approved? I don't know what you mean. Sonic 3 and Knuckles remake in 3D? I don't know, I feel like I'd rather just a new 3D Sonic game that plays like the classics. Doesn't need to be literally a remake. It's like kind of how I feel about the adventure games. If you remade them and you wanted them to be good, you'd have to change so much about them that I feel like they would barely even be the original games anymore. Fuck you. Yeah, the thing that sucks for me is, like, I really believe in, like, 4-day work weeks and, like, you know, 6-7 hour days instead of 8-hour days and all that stuff. So that's, you know, I'm like, oh, well, I'm doing my own shit, you know, I should work to my own schedule that I want to work to. But then also, yeah, it's tricky of like, oh, but I want to get these things done, I need to get them done now so the channel gets better, you know, and then once the channel's doing really well, you know, then I can, like, slow down and... You know, but I'm trying to be like, no, come on, just, I don't know, take the time that you need to get it done. Don't overwork. But also still, you know, get shit done. Wait, what the fuck? Is this not where I just was? 4-day work weeks absolutely should be normal. 5 days full-time is too much, I think. Your life should be your life, not your job. Even if it's a really good job, that should not be the enforced standard. Oh, fucking hell. How accurate do I find the stage art style of Superstar? Oh, no, I do not think Superstars looks like the classic games at all. Superstars looks like Sonic Lost World. It looks like a worse Sonic Lost World in a lot of ways. Like, fucking that golden capital level? Holy shit. Looks terrible. I mean, maybe in, like, concept art, it looked better. Oh, shit. But in the final game... Nah, man. Superstars does not look very good. Oh, shit. Slam. Fucking hell, what? Next to a checkpoint? Oh, did I get it? I don't know. I think... Yeah? That was weird. That was very weird. Fucking hell. Can I, like... No, oh, fuck. Come on. Slow. Fucking... boring. Yeah, Superstars is not authentically classic to me. I mean, like, I really like Fang's 3D model. Like, I think they did a really good job giving him a new, well, his only 3D model, and it, like, actually looks really close to his artwork. But everyone else, no. Kind of surprised at the viewer count on this one, because I thought the adventure games would definitely, like, get me the highest count, but I think this is, like, pretty comparable, if not more people than what I had for when I streamed Adventure 2. So that's good. Maybe I fostered an audience of classic cucks, as they say. Hell yeah! No, that's where I don't want to go back that way. This level design fucking sucks. There we go. They made these better in Mania. I don't know why they brought them back in the first place, but at least they made them better. This shit sucks, dude. Okay. Finally. SRB2 is great. I'll be showing a bit of SRB2. Yeah, oh, the Fang figure? Yes, I'm gonna get that for sure. I just got, Big and Chaos, the Jack-specific Big and Chaos toys, because I never thought they were even going to come out here, because they came out in America like 2 years ago, I think. Like, they've been out for a long time over for you guys. And then I guess they finally came out here years later, and I just happened to find them. They were the only ones there, and like, it was all Sonic, Shadow, Knuckles, and then I looked behind, and I was like, oh, Big the Cat. And I look in the back of Big's box and it says like he's the same line as Chaos, and I was like, what? Oh dude, if they have Chaos. And then like look behind all the other ones and I'm like, no fucking way, there's Chaos, like the fucking two that I wanted. So that was fucking cool. Didn't get enough rings to go Miracle Sonic during the final boss. Out. Ow. Yeah, this part of the song, I've never heard that before. Okay, Eggman. Let's fucking go. Oh, I was trying to insta-shield. I wanted to see if it was possible. Ugh. Oh, well. Not quite. No. Just let me fucking... What? Come on. What? This is a fucking Sonic Mania insta-shield, man. Okay, whatever you are. Fuck off. The insta-shield is not doing shit, man. I don't know why I keep trying it. I guess I'm just experimenting. This boss is easy, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, come on. Dr. Eggman got served? Why'd they have to call it that? Your cat is pawing at my face? Did I scare it? Many Olive Garden references? I hope they stopped doing... No, they won't. That's the thing, like, oh, guys, there's gonna be Rouge and Amy and Metal Sonic, like, all these characters. And I'm like, no. It's not. It's gonna be more of the same shit, but with a little bit more of, like, Sonic Adventure 2 shit in it now. Like, I'm sorry, that's what you're gonna get. Oh, I don't need to record this part, because this is a fucking cutscene in the game files. If I need it, I can just grab it directly. The stream's going, I just mean my local recording that I'm doing. Oh, you can't see me, I was trying to do the pose he does. I love this song. Oh, there were unused transitions for the music. Okay. So they're in the 2011 remake? That's the version I've played almost entirely. I mean, I've played the Sega CD one through Gems Collection when I was a bit younger, but then I only would have played it like once or twice, and then I would have played it over and over on the 2011 version, so I thought I would have heard them before. I don't worry about the continuity stuff too much, like with Amy. I don't really care. Like, yes, if we're doing a timeline thing, yeah, okay, it's a bit like contradictory. I don't know, I just go like, yeah, but like, who cares? Stream will probably be over soon, but it's not over just yet. I'd love if we got this, you know, stylized Sonic art style back, you know, instead of fucking boring 3D realistic shit in Frontiers and the movie. I miss this, man. I mean, before I was born, but like, I miss this tone for Sonic, this style. Sonic CD is probably the... I mean, Sonic 2 has a decent little narrative going, but Sonic 2's narrative only really reveals itself at like the very end of the game. Sonic CD tries to do a bit more to have it mixed throughout of like, you see Amy, you get the opening cutscene, you see Amy in Palm Tree Panic, kidnapped in Collision Chaos. The Metal Sonic part's not really given as much significance as I feel like it should. Like, Metal Sonic lives on through like the mythical nature of him as a character and through the OVA and through other games, but in this game on its own, Metal Sonic's kind of just like, you kind of forget about him a bit, you know? And then, yeah, you just like see Amy again at the end, out of nowhere. It's a little bit, but you know, this game was definitely like really trying to get that more cohesive narrative that then Sonic 3 would eventually arguably perfect, at least as much as it could in this limited kind of space. Because I want to make a point that I don't have a problem with Sonic games having cutscenes, having a greater narrative focus, but I do have an issue with the over-reliance on cutscenes, especially long, dragged-out, boring cutscenes that don't add anything to the story or game or anything. If Sonic's voice got recast, who would be the worst choice? Roger Craig Smith. Like another actor that would, I don't know. There'd be heaps of bad options. Yeah, I don't hate humans in the world of Sonic, but I don't want them to be a focus. I don't mind it too much in Sonic Adventure that they're just kind of there. Like, they're there, they're in the world, they're in the background, they're in the hubs, but you don't... They're not really part of the story. Adventure 2 is when they bring them in a bit more with, like, the president and shit, and I roll my eyes a little bit. Yeah, like, the classic games are very clearly set on Earth, just a stylized Earth with people. Yeah, I don't like real humans, yeah. The movies are absolutely not what I would want from Sonic. Pretty sure on the Steam version I got all the achievements, like I did everything. I think I'm only missing one achievement in Penny. It's the one for like, there's like a hidden penguin room or something. Favorite human? I thought you meant like Sonic as a human for a second. Human designs in Sonic. I think Sonic Adventure push that into a little bit more of a cartoony anime look. And I think we'd have a pretty good direction. I like the Unleashed humans a lot, but I think I prefer the more anime look than the Pixar look. I don't remember how you unlock those. Not Elise, no. How does Tails play? I mean, he's the same, right? Like, you can give him the peel out, I think, but yeah, flight cancel, that's nice. I never knew that that's a loop-de-loop you're going through. I never knew that's what that's supposed to be. I always thought it was a ramp, but then you realize in the background you see the horizon looping and like going upside down behind you. So yeah, it's the same time travel thing. Yeah, cool. Can I fly out of that? Oh, I can! Oh, cool. That's fun. And then bounce off these guys? Yeah. That's neat. Yeah, I never understood why they didn't let you flight cancel in the classics. That's like a thing. I'm like, yeah, why not? You know? Oh shit. Yeah, no Knuckles and Amy in this because I didn't buy Origins Plus. So I would have to decompile from Origins Plus to be able to get them. There's also Sonic 2 Absolute. Yeah, it's by the same people who made Sonic 1 Forever, but they yeah, let me show you the start of the level again. But they don't have Amy in it. Oh, is the loop still here in the past? No. Okay, hold on. Yeah, we'll just change it up. Oh, cool. Neat. Have they modded Origins 3 and Knuckles to be accept? Oh, I don't know, man. I just play Sonic 3, no reason to play Sonic Origins. Okay, so, yeah, you can see here, right, like, this part, that's the other part of the loop. And then this is going in the loop, and that's why there's that plus thing, like you're seeing the world rotate around it, but it's not conveyed very well. I always thought it was a ramp. I always just thought Sonic was just running straight up a really big ramp. But then, like, yeah, you realize, like, oh no, that's supposed to be a loop. Like, you're going through a loop, the world goes upside down, and then you spring out up the top. I think it would have been conveyed better, maybe if, like, the environment was, like, actually 3D, I guess, in the background. And if you could see the ramp, like where's the point you're exiting from? It would have to be behind this, right? What do I think of this game? Revisiting it now, I think I do like it more than Sonic 1, although I am playing a mod that makes the time travel a bit better and stuff, so that kind of helps. I think with all these enhancements, I like this more than Sonic 1. I still like Sonic 2 and 3 more. I think this game is good. It has really cool ideas. I just don't think it executed them quite as well as it could have, especially compared to what it could have done in 3D. I think in 3D, this concept would be so much better. Yeah, that instant time travel is so good. Hi, Misty, you come back. Alright. Hello, you're crying! Hold on. One moment. Okay. Come here. It's okay, it's okay. Ugh. Headphone cable. Say hello. Good girl. Oh, you okay? I don't know if you can hear it purring. Yeah, I think it's coming through. Good girl. I think I'm gonna leave the stream here. Does anyone have any, like, if anyone's got, like, any questions, we can just finish up with a little bit of discussion, Q&A, or whatever. Any little things you need me to look at, talk about? Oh, my HDR on my main screen's fucked up. It always does this. Run something in full screen. Switch back. Okay. There we go. I have 2 more questions. Minecraft, Java, or Bedrock? The Bedrock one is like really nice and convenient, but the Java one I think is still the one I'd prefer to play, and like and with like the modded shaders and stuff. Oh, you're going on the desk? You really shouldn't. I don't like when you go on the desk. She's sitting like right here now. No, don't sit on the keyboard. Turn it off. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'd probably prefer to play Java, but I like the simplicity of Bedrock. I'm sorry, the other question, have I seen the Distant Horizons mod? Yeah, that looks really cool. I actually really quite like that. It looks neat. Thoughts on Sonic? He sucks. If Sonic Extreme came out, do you think it would be good? No, I'm going to mention that in the video of like, as much as I'm going to criticize Sonic Adventure for like setting a kind of like disappointing standard for 3D Sonic, that all the games like made worse after that, I will happily take it over Sonic Extreme. Sonic Extreme looked a lot worse than what we got from Sonic Adventure, so I will happily take Sonic Adventure over that. Favorite song from CD's OST? Palm Tree Panic, Good Future is one of them. Stardust Speedway, Present, Bad Future. I like Quartz Quadrant, I like Collision Chaos, Metallic Madness, they're all good. Sonic CD's got a great soundtrack. What do I think about Black Knight's message? We should embrace death and just live our lives as best we can the smaller time we have left. It's a good message. Play Outer Wilds. Yes, there is a Minecraft movie and it looks really stupid. You want me to pick up the cat again? Yeah, I can. I can put her on her bed. She's currently on my desk though. So, okay, Misty, come here. Come here. Oh. Come here. A headphone cable in the way a bit. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I think she's 6, 7 months old now. Hello. Do you want to go on your bed? Yeah, all these posters behind me, well, these Sonic ones directly behind me, all from Sonic Revolution last year. There's more up above, but you can't see them in the frame of the camera. So these are by Adam Bryce Thomas, Tyson Hess. I think that one's Nathalie Foundrain down there, the Omega Jamil one, and then up above is Tyler McGrath stuff. There's other ones to the side, the Sonic ones by Rihanna, Steve's girlfriend Rihanna, Belina Productions. The Bayonetta ones by another artist, Reij, R-E-I-J, I think. There's Metroid ones off the side, I don't remember the guy's name. They're really cool. What's my favorite Mario game? Probably Mario World or Galaxy, maybe? 3D World's good too. Odyssey has my favorite movement. I just think I just wish it had like a bit less kind of, I think it needs like less moons and shit, that's all, you know. What do I think of the Balan humans for Sonic? I don't know, they're okay. I think they're right. Hello, you want to go on your bed? If I put you on your bed, you're going to just get on the desk, aren't you? There you go. Good girl. Yeah, I had to put her bed here because she was always trying to like get up on the desk and stuff. So I had to put it right next to me. Hello. Good girl. And also I have my window like right here, which opens and there's no fly screen. There's nothing to like stop it. Like anything coming in or out. So she'll sit on the windowsill and like poke her head out the window. And I'm upstairs, so I'm always worried she's just gonna jump out and go outside, but she hasn't yet. Sorry, I'm reading through the get something signed by Microphone Potluck at Rev. That would be funny. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Would I say Sonic 2 is a weaker 2D Sonic game? No, I like Sonic 2 quite a lot. I mean, there's elements about it that I would improve, but like, I like Sonic 2 a lot. Have I played Mega Man? Yeah, I've played Mega Man 2, Mega Man 3, I think a bit of 11. Oh, sorry, a bit of 1. I've played 11, 9, 7. X1 is my favorite. I played a bit of X2. I haven't played them in a while. I need to go back and play Mega Man again. I actually think Mega Man 11, if not for the shitty music and like kind of the shitty presentation, Mega Man 11 might be my favorite of the classic games, but X is my favorite Mega Man overall, I think. Do I think the next 2D Sonic should have a similar art style to Mario Wonder? Not similar to Mario Wonder, but similar in what Mario Wonder was doing for Mario, but for Sonic. So it should be like, let's make it look kind of more like the 2D art in 3D. I think that would be fucking awesome. They won't do it. They won't do that. Why does Bayonetta have her whole Bayo out there? Because she's Bayonetta. To be honest, I didn't notice the particular detail on that until after I got it. But I was kind of like, oh, not really a fan of that. I just thought it was like nice artwork, and then I saw the, I saw something that I wasn't quite didn't quite realize was there. Have I played Banjo-Kazooie? No, I haven't. Do you like Kirby? I've played a little bit of Kirby. I've played Return to Dreamland. Return to Dreamland, Triple Deluxe, and like a tiny little bit, I think, of like Planet Robobot and like the demos for that and the new 3D one. Forgotten Land, but yeah, I haven't played a lot of them. I didn't see it. I didn't see that when I bought the print. I just saw, like I saw like legs and like a butt, and I was just like, oh yeah, but it's like nice drawing. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, if I was making that artwork, I would not have put in that little detail. That's not my kind of. I'm not one of those anime girl posters on the wall guys. I just like Bayonetta a lot. Of these characters, who is the coolest from best to worst? Samus, Bayonetta, Dante, Doomguy, Sonic. Well, Sonic's the least cool, sorry to say. Nowadays, anyway. That is actually really tough, though. Doomguy is really cool, but I don't... They're kind of... I mean, Bayonetta and Dante are very similar. Doomguy is probably more like Samus in, like, the type of cool, Like, Doomguy is very silent, stoic, aggressive and stuff, whereas Doomguy and Bayonetta and Dante are a lot more wacky, woohoo, funny stuff. So it's kind of like more of just picking a preference of, do you like the wacky, woohoo, funny, taunting enemies, cracking jokes, being silly, fucking turning naked to like beat a big angel, or do you like the much more reserved, stoic, like just kind of picking something up and like thrashing it on the wall? And that's what Doomguy and Samus are more like, compared to Cereza and Dante. If I saw Sonic in real life, what would I say to him? Hey, can you roll in a ball in your next game? That would be nice. All right, I think we'll end it there. I'm going to have lunch, and then I think my friends are still playing Helldivers, so I might join them for that, and then get back to writing some of the script the rest of the day, and then I'm going to hopefully actually not work on my weekend. Just be like, no, I worked all through the week. Don't work on the weekend. Just relax. Yeah, he can kind of roll in Frontiers, but it's shit, so I wouldn't count that. So thank you very much for coming, everyone. Next week, I will stream Sonic 2 and 3. I think I need to stream Metroid Prime as well. I need to get footage of that, like a decent amount of footage, so I need to actually play it, like a big chunk of it through. And yeah, that'll probably be next week. So yeah, thank you for coming, and I don't know, go watch the videos again or something. Bye.